स्टार्टिंग में मेरे को पता ही नहीं था, मैं उसमें वो दिखा रहा था कि इन्वेंटरी फुल करके, तो फिर मेरे को वो डिस्ट्रॉय करना पड़ा। फिर बाद में पता चला मैं बेच भी सकता हूँ यहाँ पे। मेरे को मालूम नहीं था सेल भी होता है। बाद में यहाँ पे मिशन आया तो फिर सेल का ऑप्शन था। ये देख कितने सारे मिल गए मेरे को। सी सी हैंड हैंडल्स। ओ यहाँ भी बैठा है। $500 हर बार 500 में। इस ये पता है ये वाला है ना, इसका बटरफ्लाई पता नहीं मेरे को मिला नहीं कहीं पे। एक बटरफ्लाई टाइप का होता है। तो कैसल में एक बटरफ्लाई मिला था, मैं उसे खोल दिया। ये ऐसे वाले और भी जगह पे दिखे थे बट कहीं पे बटरफ्लाई नहीं मिला।
Revelio.
Revelio, Revelio, Revelio.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio.
क्या? अच्छा स्पेल से खुलता है क्या वो? ओके तोड़ दो। अच्छा टूटता भी है क्या?
Revelio.
Crucio is my favorite unforgiveness.
House elves are wizard kind to the always happen.
नहीं है भाई कहीं पे। Where is the butterfly?
Revelio.
छोड़ो भाई नहीं कर रहा मैं। मत बता रहने दे। भाई तभी क्लाइम नहीं कर पा रहा भाई कुछ। भाई साहब इतना इतना तब रियल लाइफ में मैं जंप कर लूँ भागते भागते बिना हाथ टच करे। अरे मेरे पास 5 हो गई ये पोशंस। 5 पता नहीं कैसे हो गए। 2 थे मेरे पास। अच्छा एक उससे लिया मैंने और 2 किससे मिले मेरे को फिर? फ्री में भी मिल।
Revelio.
अरे पफ स्किन, व्हाट इज पफ स्किन? भाई कैसे उठाना है पफ स्किन?
Incendio. Levioso.
भाई उठाना कैसे पफ स्किन? इसमें आया था कलेक्टेबल नहीं है, बट आई डोंट नो हाउ.
Revelio.
यहाँ पे मार्क दिखा रहा है, देख. Ashwind eggs. यहाँ पे मैप में मार्क दिखा रहा है बट कुछ है नहीं यहाँ पे. ओपन वर्ल्ड, ये पता मतलब बाहर में पहली बार घूम रहा हूँ मैं, बाहर में गया ही नहीं एक भी बार. और डाइव नहीं करता. तो ये क्या? अरे ये क्या हो गया? ओ भाई. मेरे को लगा डूब गया वो. नाइस, मस्त वाला मिला. ये देख, ये भी है बट इसका डिफेंस कम था. एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी, ये लेजेंडरी से बेटर है क्या? अच्छा, लेजेंडरी सबसे बेटर है, उससे नीचे एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी है, उसके बाद रेयर वगैरह जो भी है. इन्वेंट्री देख लेता हूँ क्या क्या है. तो वॉइस में ज़्यादा डिले नहीं है, मतलब स्ट्रीम डिले सही है. नहीं है, ज़्यादा नहीं है. ये देख, ये रहा. ये डिटनी लीव्स कहाँ से मिलेगा? आई थिंक वो वहाँ पे मिल जाएगा, बट क्राफ्ट कैसे करेंगे? चल देखते हैं, छोड़ो, स्टोरी मिशन करता हूँ मैं. मैं आई थिंक 10 लेवल पे हूँ मैं.
These rocks have seen better days.
एक मिनट रुकना.
stream. What is this streamer?
रुक जाओ ए
Revelio.
पता नहीं है। हॉगवर्ट्स के भी पीछे हूँ क्या मैं? हाँ यहाँ से जाता हूँ।
टेलीपोर्ट कर जाओ भाई, टेलीपोर्ट कर जाओ।
वही किया मैंने। वहाँ पे टेलीपोर्ट नहीं कर सकता ना जहाँ पे मार्क किया, वहाँ पे मैं गया ही नहीं।
टेलीपोर्ट होने में Pichu, setelah mana? Pichu. Lol.
Levioso. Incendio. Revelio.
Valeu.
This looks intriguing.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
All the more reason they must be stopped. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Hop?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
You can't
ओह वाह भाई, ये मैं देखा ही नहीं। वर्ड वो भी कर सकते हैं।
How inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
ये
Beg your pardon.
Assassin's Creed।
You threaten me.
ओ भाई,
What's going on here?
अब बैठ, तेरे को ये नहीं मालूम था ये। ओ भाई मुझे बताता है भाई। ये देख सामने लिखा हुआ है इसमें, ये देख, होल्ड ऑन ऑफ राइट क्लिक से। Damn, कितना कूल लग रहा है अब। ये शायद उसके साथ मसला है यार। रुक जा, मास्क कहाँ गया मेरा? ना भाई, वियर्ड लग रहा है। इसके साथ अच्छा लग रहा है। ये छोड़ो।
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to.
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be so.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I'll have taken your life before you even...
Let me open.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
अरे दे दे दे, जल्दी कर दिया मैंने। Shit.
Tell Rookwood to find me in town.
You're no match for me.
Incendio.
Had enough. How embarrassing.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. I'm so close to Hogwarts.
अच्छा, अपने आप फुल हो जाता है क्या? बहुत जल्दी बता दिया। मैं तो हर टाइम यही करता रहता हूँ भाई। नोटिस कैसे करूँगा मैं? Are you kidding me?
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no
You just
small part
wasted
to
my
your excellent
potions.
defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Research. Who is Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students
Wife?
at Hogwarts.
Okay.
Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky, sir. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some...
Fixtures.
I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terrible.
I'm not sure old vine-covered pillars...
Well, I think anything concerning Merlin is worth pursuing, and I shall have you know, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important...
Mallowsweet?
I had just arrived to test my theory when I... You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center.
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the...
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what... I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Yeah.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely.
Now, notice
Thank
the
you.
vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
And how should I... अच्छा यहाँ पे.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
कैसे बोलते हैं भाई Merlin's beard.
The pyres are back where they started.
अच्छा तीनों को करना है क्या? Okay.
Incendio!
नहीं मेरे को लास्ट वाला दिखाने था.
Yes, how beautiful.
भाई Merlin's beard कौन है भाई ये Merlin?
Hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I... My guess is that each will also require mallows, which you can find in Hogsmeade, should you need... I really must be off.
Such
And do
pleasure.
be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Incendio!
किसका कैपेसिटी? बैग का? बैकपैक? ओके. नाइस. अच्छा जी, ओके।
I dropped one of the crystal balls.
ये देख, जब मैंने वो फिक्स के लिए यूज़ किया था ना, उससे ये होता है, तो इधर पोटैटो ग्राफिक्स रहता है, फिर लोड करता है, उसके बाद सही हो जाता है, लैग नहीं होता ज़्यादा। पोटैटो ग्राफिक्स देख, अभी सही हो गया ग्राफिक। तो देख ले, पोटैटो रहता है, टेक्सचर लोड रहता है।
I've always said.
She growing Punja's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
I'm a dark wizard.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Mandrake root.
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Hello. What the hell?
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and catch out the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Repairer! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Potato!
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I wonder if Hippogriff.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Oh, यही तो चाहिए था, Dittany leaves.
Revelio.
सब उठाओ भाई, सब उठाओ. Oh, wait, third floor of your members.
Emily promised to help us style my hair. Give her a ribbon and a wand and she can do anything.
सब उठाओ भाई, हो गया, हो गया.
All I have at home are brothers. Like I'm sharing a room with girls.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They
Thank
can
you.
be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I nearly went deep.
I'll say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes, of course the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't
Potting
easy to
table.
spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow. Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a...
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and...
Revelio.
A garden requires patience as much as water and sunlight. When you grow a plant, you bring joy into the world.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese... Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just find your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Let me know. No, let me pick it up. Trust me, you do not want to go through that.
Incendio! Accio!
Levioso! Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
भाई लूटी लूट नाइस
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. You get the idea. Anyway, we, Take your time. I'll see you back in class. Incendio!
वाह पहले गायब हो गया ओह भाई
Revelio.
Oh.
Handy look at massive trowel and turn brown like that. And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
5 minutes.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to
Don't care much for plants.
Thank you, Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labour. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll... Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new
Herbology class.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my
11.
damned hearing.
Level 11.
Revelio.
That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
भाई कौन है भाई ये हरदम फ्लू पाउडर करते रहता है. How inconvenient it was to fly before I invented flu powder. Flu powder क्या होता है भाई?
Hello, Lenora. Could you remind me what's so special about that empty painting?
It's not necessarily special, as far as I can tell. It's some sort of puzzle that I'm trying to work out. Have a look if you're of a mind. Perhaps you can spot...
Revelio.
Oh. भाई सब जगह लॉक ही हो रखे है भाई. कैसे खोलना है ये लॉक?
Revelio.
Oh, ये वाला puzzle. और कहाँ है भाई? Where are the rest?
Revelio.
अच्छा ये रहा. ओके तो इसमें 21 है, नीचे 17 है.
Revelio.
Damn, I'm so smart.
Revelio.
ओ भाई कितने सारे कॉइन्स हो गए मेरे पास. Collections, potion. कैसे बनाना है भाई ये? ओह ये सब चीज़ें मेरे को मिल गए. नाइस. कहाँ है ये? मेरे को केप दिखा रहा है, केप मिला, बट वेयर इज इट? व्हाट द हेल? हेलो वुल्फ. हेलो. अच्छा ये रहा ओके nope.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school?
Professor Black would never...
Revelio.
It would make them completely incompetent, which would do.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own.
Wiggenweld.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Popcorn juice. ओह पोशन ओके तो यहाँ पे बनता है तुम्हारा पोशन
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my... But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain and will require you to come and see me when you've finished brewing. Then we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Revelio.
Proficiency in...
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Incendio. Revelio. Levioso.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
1 coin? What the fuck?
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld.
Revelio.
But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of some... I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor...
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurance potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
I simply need a single Fwooper feather, as you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not...
Revelio.
Precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this...
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Oh, okay. Masa mantap. I see.
Now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Dragon's Eye! What happened?
Well,
I was impressed that you were able to answer. Professor.
What did you do?
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Endurance potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say, I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of...
I'm glad I was able to meet your
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you... Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cool... I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh fuck, no. Come back.
Incendio!
Shit, wasted away.
Revelio!
Oh. What is this?
Accio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Leviosa! Incendio!
Accio.
Future champion coming through.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
What are you up to now?
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place.
Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick. Incendio! This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
Legendary. Remark. Extraordinary. Nice.
Revelio.
Thank you for some assistance.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she was...
I'm sorry to hear that. But...
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wish. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages...
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here.
What was it?
Scrope, and
How did you injure your ear?
the Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with... Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
It's... Revelio. Levioso. Stupid one. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Protego. Revelio.